On today's episode of Vegan Cooking with Bobby and Brent,
we're gonna show you how to make these vegan, gluten-free chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh my God, Brent, that looks so good. Next,
Now You Know.
Okay, Brent, what on God's planet are we gonna be cooking?
God's green earth.
What are God's green? What on Hera's land?
On Gaia's earth.
Gaia's earth are we making today?
We're making some vegan, gluten-free chocolate chip pancakes.
Brent, I didn't even know that pancakes weren't vegan already.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've never made pancakes at home? You've never had to like add in milk or eggs or any of that stuff when you make them?
Usually when I make pancakes, I get the pancake batter.
Yeah.
And it's just powder. So why would I think that there's eggs in there?
Well, because usually there is.
I know.
You don't read those labels, do you, Bobby?
I haven't read the labels.
Read the label for once in your life.
Well, now I know.
Now you know.
Thanks so much for watching Now You Know. We work hard to bring you videos about things that we think.
Now you know.
That's the name of the channel. Hey, that's the name of the show.
Yep, and now we know. So I'm really excited because now I'm going to be making this all the time.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great because I like making things.
It's really cool. You know, it's vegan and gluten-free for our celiac folks out there. And the chocolate chips are also vegan and gluten-free. So
oh yeah.
I know a lot of people worry about chocolate, you know, because usually it's like milk chocolate, you know, full of dairy and whatnot. So these are actually really good. We've had these before and it's pretty dope.
We got them at Whole Foods.
Got them at Whole Foods.
So
along with pretty much everything else here.
Yep.
And why don't we just stop jib-jabbing and tell the people what they're gonna need to make this.
All right, guys, here's the ingredients that you'll need to make this meal.
Chocolate chips, vanilla extract, baking powder, Bob's Red Mill gluten-free baking flour, soy milk, canola oil, earth balance butter, sugar, salt.
All right, Brent, so what's our first step to making these vegan pancakes?
So the first thing we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to measure out our dry, are you okay, buddy?
Yeah.
you look uncomfortable.
I don't know what's wrong.
Why are you standing like that? We're gonna measure out our dry ingredients and we're combine them into a bowl.
Okay.
So we got a few, now this is gonna be a little bit weird for us because I'm sure you know, I'm not a fan of measuring stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's not my thing.
We're cooks, not bakers.
Yeah, exactly, but this is kind of like a weird kind of crossover between baking and cooking because we have a lot of baking stuff in this recipe, but we're not baking it, we're cooking it.
We're cooking it, it's very weird.
And we're gonna throw some bowls around. All right, so first let's measure out our flour, Bobby.
Okay.
So we're gonna need 2 cups, which conveniently this Pyrex measuring cup happens to be. So let's measure that out. So we'll need some scissors to open this up. We're using Bob's Red Mill, by the way, today. They're a great brand for all kinds of baking needs stuff.
Bob is
and they're very accommodating with a lot of different gluten-free stuff. So I am a fan. I am a fan of the Bob's Red Mill. So let's go ahead and we're gonna pour out 2 cups of our flour here. So that's looking pretty good right there. So let's add that to our bowl. Boom.
Wow. That's
boom,
so
baby.
Satisfying.
All right, so now let's do our baking powder.
Our colome.
Colome. It's got the little Native American guy on there. Is that problematic? Probably.
Probably.
It's probably problematic, but you know what? We're using it anyway.
Hey,
sorry, folks.
Hey.
That or it's a secret message like in The Shining. Watch Room 237 on Netflix. Some crazy theories about that movie out there.
I will once I sign into your Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. I gave you my login, so you're good. Hey guys, so just a little heads up here. Make sure you have baking powder and not baking soda.
You don't want to know what is going to happen if you use baking soda.
You know, I personally don't 100% know what the difference between the two is. But that's definitely going to be a Google question.
All I know is that when I was in 7th grade, we used baking soda. For a project.
Is it the volcano project?
You make a little like that.
You make a little volcano, paper mache volcano, and make it erupt.
Let's just say we shot ping pong balls in the air.
Ooh, that's even better.
So unless you want to make a volcano, use baking powder.
Yeah, use baking powder, not baking soda. Very important. So along those lines, let's grab 2 tablespoons of our baking powder here.
You know, it always bothered me when I was a kid that baking soda isn't actually soda.
So now let's do our sugar. So we're also gonna do 2 tablespoons of that.
Excited about the sugar. I haven't had sugar in a long time.
Oh boy, yeah, Bob, we're in trouble today, Bobby. All right, so now we got some salt. Okay. Now this one, the recipe calls for about like 1/8 of salt.
1/8 of salt.
This is the one thing I don't typically measure. I just do just a couple cranks. That looks good.
I noticed on the recipe you just have salt.
Oh, did I just write salt? Yeah, because that's the one thing I don't really measure for the dry ingredients. So we got our dry ingredients, so let's just mix them together. So let's grab a whisk and whisk it up.
Whisk it up!
So we got our clean whisk, magically appeared. Woo! thanks to the art of editing. So now we're gonna take this and we're just gonna kind of combine our dry ingredients together.
Okay.
As you can probably tell, I have excellent whisking technique here.
I like it. Back and forth.
Yes, back and forth. Maybe a little side to side too, just to really mix it up.
I'm
And
impressed by
maybe a
this.
crisscross applesauce, if you will. I think we're looking pretty good here.
That looks whisked.
That looks appropriately whisked. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab all our wet ingredients and add it into our mixture.
Our liquids.
Our liquids, if you will. So first thing I'm gonna grab is our soy milk. So I went with soy milk for this particular recipe because I feel like it's got a nice creamy. I feel like of all the fake quote unquote milks out there, all the non-animal milks, the soy milk is the closest to real quote unquote milk that's out there.
Definitely tastes most like milk.
It's got that thickness, it's got the kind of creaminess of a normal milk. Again, I keep using these words normal,
Normal.
as if this isn't some sort of...
As if it's normal to drink milk from cows' udders.
Yeah, exactly. That's normal, right? Other animals do that too. So let's go ahead and pour that in. We're gonna get 2 cups of that.
Yeah, you know, you get just the cows hanging out in the herd and then a fox comes by and just like...
Just grabs a little taste.
Yeah.
Let me get a hit off that.
It's healthy. Hit off that. All right.
So let's go ahead and now that I'm sufficiently grossed out, let's go ahead. We have a habit of saying gross things on this cooking show. I feel like that's against what we should be doing. So let's go ahead and pour that soy milk in with our dry ingredients. Ingredients. And so while that's nice in it, up in there, let's get our canola oil. We're gonna grab 2 tablespoons of that.
Oh, canola oil, good stuff, aka vegetable oil.
Yes, great for baking. And in this case, cook baking or booking. Booking as we're gonna call it now. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw in our vanilla extracts. Now, when I do this at home, I don't usually measure this one. I kind of just give it the...
Maybe we'll say vanilla to taste.
Yeah, I give it the little emerald, the pow action.
The pow!
Yeah, but
don't overdo it, though.
For the recipe's sake, yeah, I would say no more than a half a teaspoon, something like that. Just a little something for flavor. That looks good.
Good
as I spill it everywhere else too, guys. This was very full and I was like afraid if I actually tipped it all the way over that it was gonna be way too much. So we're just gonna whisk this together till everything's combined and we got a nice smooth batter. So right now it's still a little lumpy. So we wanna get our lumps out.
It's looking really pasty.
All right, that's looking both pasty and tasty. It's a rare combination.
Can I give it a whisk?
Yeah, why don't you give it a little whisk?
I wanna give it a little Bobby whisk.
Give it a little Bobby whisk.
This is how I whisk.
Just in a circle?
I hold it sideways.
Like you hold it sideways,
let
interesting.
the gravity do half the work.
Gravity. All right, Bobby, so for this pancakes, we decided to do some chocolate chips. So we're just going for broke on this one. We want to go, the sweetness factor is just getting kicked up to a whole new level.
I love chocolate chip pancakes personally.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I mean, you can do whatever you want. You could do like a blueberry pancake or you could top your pancakes with fruit or something. But today we're gonna go chocolate chips.
Vegan chocolate chips.
It's all about decadence today. So we're gonna start folding in some of these chocolate chips now. So let's go ahead. We're gonna cut open our chocolate chips here.
Oh man.
Made by Enjoy Life brand. They're really good for vegan stuff and allergy related stuff.
Yes.
So all you people who are worried about things like gluten, wheat, peanuts, dairy, soy, eggs, sesame, sulfites,
none of that stuff.
Shellfish, lupin, like all the stuff that kids are allergic to, this doesn't have any of it in it, or you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So that's kind of a nice little bonus of this brand. So let's go ahead and let's pour some of these bad boys in here.
And it's Brent's favorite color.
That's true. It's just kind of crazy blue. It's crazy turquoise blue, teal, whatever. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start folding some of these into our batter.
Oh man.
More
I say that's a good amount of chocolate chips.
Okay, that's kind of where I was coming down to, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't, underdo it. So yeah.
It looks good to me.
All right, Bobby, so we have our batter ready to go.
Okay.
The only thing left to do is cook the pancakes.
Wow.
The best part. So let's go ahead, let's throw a little butter on our pan here. I mean, this is a non-stick pan, but I like to just put a little bit on there. Just
For those of you who are saying, oh, butter, you guys aren't vegan. Guess what? This ain't really butter, and it's not.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Jinx, double jinx.
I'll let you have it. Yeah, I'll let you have that one. That one was so obvious that I'm just gonna let you take it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn the GoPro.
it's Earth Balance Original Non-GMO Vegan Butter, and it's really good. We've had it before, and let's just like put some of this on there.
Yeah.
How much do you think, Brent?
We don't need a lot. I just like to get a little bit on there, just
Maybe a little more.
That's good. What you
That's
got?
good?
What you got? Oh, I'm sorry. I meant like what's on your spoon.
What's on my spoon?
Yeah, and we'll just spread that wealth around. Get it all over the pan. So let's go ahead and let's maybe throw a couple little pancake dollops on here.
Brent, I have a question for you.
Yep.
Do you like flatter pancakes or fluffier pancakes?
You know, that's a good question.
I know my answer already.
I honestly don't know if I have an answer for you, if I'm being honest.
I like flatter pancakes.
Fair enough.
And then you can stack them. Then you got 2 flat pancakes, make a fluff.
Interesting. 2 flat pancakes make a fluff. This is what you want to start seeing, is when you start seeing those little bubbles popping, that's, you know, it's starting to work, starting to do its magic.
Really?
Yes.
Looks
Once
like
we start getting
clams on the beach.
Yeah, once we start getting some more bubbles popping in the middle, then we're probably going to be right around the time where we want to flip.
Okay.
So we'll let this go a little bit more before we flip.
I've never cooked pancakes before.
Up until recently, I had never really cooked that many pancakes either. We don't use a non-stick pan at home because we have pet birds. Hence my shirt, my bird shirt that I got on today.
On your shirt.
Yes.
I don't know what that bird is.
So sometimes certain non-stick pans off gas,
Okay.
and that's not good for birds.
Not good for birds.
Not
You
good
don't
for
want
birds. So
You don't want that.
yeah, so I'll cook it on like a normal, just like a stainless steel pan.
Right.
And it's a lot more of a pain because you have to put down a lot more butter and stuff like that to keep it from sticking.
Yeah. Burning to the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a little more of a process when I cook it at home. So this is probably gonna come out better, honestly, because it's not gonna stick as much.
These are looking good, Brent.
Yeah, not too bad. Usually I like to let them get a little bit toastier on the outside, but
We
this,
can flip them back over once the bottoms cook a little bit more.
yeah, this is not too shabby. Can you like learn me some facts?
I don't know.
want to know some facts about something vegan.
I'll tell you the facts,
Yeah?
but the pancakes are cooking, so we gotta go fast.
Oh yeah, they're probably burning.
It's like a nice dark.
That's kind of what we do every week, though, is we kind of burn stuff while we're talking. So
Yeah.
that feels like on brand for us.
Yeah, it's on brand.
Shoot me some facts, Bobby.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Vegans tend to have lower rates of cancer than meat eaters and vegetarians.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, for example, vegan women had 34% lower rates of female-specific cancers like breast, cervical, and ovarian cancer.
Wow. Oh, there's more.
Yeah, there's more.
There's
I'm
more.
just reading it.
There's more.
Similar
That
results.
seems like enough. That seems like enough facts right there, but there's more.
Similar results were found in men for prostate cancer,
Wow.
which took the late Steve Jobs.
Wow. Okay.
So guys,
Listen, go
You heard it
vegan,
right
and that's crazy.
and you see the source. We got the source right there on the bottom of the
Yes,
screen.
we have our little source on the bottom of the screen if you want to read it yourself. We're not just making this stuff
Oh
up,
no,
folks.
we're not just pulling this out of
Bobby
our
and I
butts.
aren't scientists, contrary to popular belief.
Yes.
All right, we've made our pancakes, Bobby.
Oh.
A successful pancake, vegan, gluten-free style concoction has been created before your eyes.
Excited. I'm so excited to eat this.
Yes, but you
However,
can't.
I can't.
You can't.
I know this.
Want to know why?
Why?
Because we gotta grate it.
Oh, why do we have to grade everything?
I know.
Even like the other day when we went out to lunch, we were like about to eat our lunch, and Brent's just like, wait, we have to grade this. And I was like, oh, we didn't even make it, Brent.
Basically, what you're trying to say is the show's created a monster.
It's created a monster.
and
Exactly.
it's infiltrating the real world, and it's very unhealthy.
highly unhealthy.
It's highly unhealthy.
Speaking of healthiness, so what are you gonna give this one, Brent?
I'm gonna go D for healthiness.
Wow.
I mean, it's a step up from failing just because there's no actual dairy and stuff, so
Yeah.
that's better than like your traditional pancake. But let's be honest, it's mostly sugar, oil, flour. There's really not that much in nutritional value within this.
This
But
is nearing like the lowest.
But let's be honest,
possible.
people, if you're making pancakes, you know that when you're getting into it, so.
You don't make pancakes to be healthy.
Yeah,
Let's be
exactly.
honest.
This is a treat. This is like a Sunday morning breakfast. It is what it is.
I can't believe you gave it a D, Brent.
Wow.
I'm also gonna give it a D. We can have a hot debate about
I
this.
know, we argued to the same exact points for no apparent reason. It was like we were on like some cable news network or
Yeah.
something, just arguing but making the same exact point. So yeah, D, I don't think anyone's gonna be too surprised about that.
I don't think
But
so.
maybe we should next talk about our cleanup.
Yes, clean up. Well, I'm actually highly impressed by this, how not messy this is.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not
amazing.
Yeah, it's not the most clean thing out there because I mean, the batter itself is messy, so
And you
that's
gotta clean the whisk, and the whisk is a pain in the butt to clean.
the whisk, the bowl. So I'm gonna probably go C+ on cleanup on this one.
I'm gonna go B minus.
Okay, yeah, it's in there. It's like average. It's a
Yeah.
little above. It's slightly above average, but you know, not the best, just because the batter is very sloppy. We're gonna talk about cost next.
Cost.
So this one I actually feel like is pretty good. The
Yeah.
price itself maybe doesn't completely reflect it just because there's so many things in this recipe that when you
probably
buy
already have.
either you already have or you have to buy a bunch of, so
Yeah.
like syrup or the flour itself. But you're gonna be able to make pancakes for like months.
Yeah.
After that, you're gonna have enough ingredients to
All
like.
for the cost of like bringing your family out to breakfast.
Right, exactly.
In fact, this is probably cheap, a lot cheaper.
A lot cheaper than that. And you're gonna be able to, like I said, make pancakes forever.
Yeah.
To the point where you're never gonna want pancakes again, probably,
Nope.
if you just keep making them every single day.
Make a pancake every Sunday, one pancake every Sunday.
One giant
for the
pancake.
entire year,
Sure.
and you'll hate pancakes by the end of the year.
All right, so I'm gonna give this one a B+ on cost.
Okay, I'm gonna go B+ as well.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
agree with you there.
So now that we're done with all that nonsense,
Yeah,
do
whatever.
you even care about that stuff?
I don't.
Let's get to the part you
It was
care
my
about.
idea, and I don't care about it.
Yeah, let's get to the part you care about, guys, and that's the taste. Ladies and gents,
Let's dig in.
let's dig in. I'm gonna go A-
Wow.
on the taste for this one.
Wow.
My only issue with it is I feel like maybe I could have cooked them a little bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like they're a little bit softer. I kind of like a little bit more crispiness
Mm-hmm.
personally. So I'm gonna go A- myself. But the chocolate chips really kind of take it up a notch.
You little thief, you stole my grade.
Yeah,
I was also gonna go A-.
okay.
And I think that's because I agree. They probably could be cooked a little bit more, but the chocolate chips, dude,
Yeah.
that really just
That kind of makes it, yeah. That
I
puts
love
it
chocolate
over
chips.
the edge.
Thank
so.
you so much for watching this episode. We appreciate every one of you guys that watches. We have these aprons on our Patreon page, and we couldn't do any of this without our Patreons.
Absolutely.
So go check it out.
Thank you so much for watching. Now you know. All right, Bobby, so it's time for our weekly segment, Comment of the Week. Everyone knows it, everyone loves it.
Everyone loves it.
They can't get enough of it. People are demanding it. Our comments come from what? Sean Woolley? I
Sean
believe?
Woolley.
Sean Woolley?
Woolley Sean has said, now you know equals my favorite YouTube channel for Tesla and such, period.
Okay.
Now they have a vegan cooking series.
They do. That's what's happening right now.
Ellipses.
Okay. ...
Yes, yes, yes!
Is this like that wrestler? Is that the name of that wrestler guy? Is just like, yes! All the time?
Piconet!
It's the Big Connect guy, exactly.
It's not over yet, Brent.
Oh, what? More? Oh my gosh. Okay.
You guys are the best. Exclamation
Aw, thoughtful. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sean Woolley. That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
A little positive reinforcement there.
It's nice to get good comments
It's
from
nice.
people.
It's nice to have someone who sees the value in what we're bringing here and how it fits in with the channel of Now You Know.
Because, you know, Tesla is a company based on sustainability.
Yep, and so is a vegan diet. So
Facts.
those are facts.